Johnny Spillane grew up 2 blocks from Hollison Hill in Steamboat Springs, falling in love with ski jumping at the age of 9. For the first couple of years, he used alpine skis instead of the longer and sturdier jumping skis. Having dabbled in all snow sports since he was little, the cross-country component of his Nordic combined sport followed in earnest at the age of 12.
Going through growth spurts, tall, lanky, a little bit uncoordinated. Didn't stick out as somebody that you thought, man, here's an athletic specimen.
Johnny and I both were a little bit late bloomers. We were the guys who we were good, but what we really were good at was working hard. And we had to work super hard for it, and I think that made us hungry to keep working and keep getting better.
Spillane was a part of a Nordic combined incubator in Steamboat in the 1990s under the leadership of coach Tom Stites. His World Cup debut came in 2001, and 2 years later, he would open the season with 3 straight podiums in Trondheim, Norway. That February, he became the first American to win a world championship in Nordic combined, taking gold in the sprint event in Val di Fiemme, Italy, overcoming a 28-second deficit and passing 3 Germans to win by 1.3 seconds.
Oh, when Johnny brought home the World Championships, I was at a competition with some young athletes from the club here in Park City, Utah, and I got a phone call. It brought tears to my eyes, just like it is right now.
Well, the effect on Johnny was hardly noticeable. He was almost embarrassed to be the world champion, although I know he took great pride in it. He opened the door for everybody in USA Nordic Combined to realize that it's there for the taking, and Johnny's no different than they are, and everybody can do it.
It was something that I think he knew he could do, but it inspired the rest of us to believe that we could do more, and he just led the way.
The victory itself was a shock, but even more amazing was the fact that Spillane raced with a torn labrum in his left shoulder, keeping the injury a secret from team officials because he would have been replaced in the lineup. At the 2010 Olympic Games, Johnny worked with his teammates strategically, taking America's first Nordic combined Olympic medal with a silver before going on to lead the team to silver in the relay and backing up Billy DeMong's gold with silver of his own. The U.S. Nordic combined team left Vancouver with an unprecedented 4 medals.
It was perfect that Johnny won that medal. For people in Steamboat, I think it was a huge sense of relief. I mean, we worked for this for close to 80 years, in the U.S.
Given that almost half of Spillane's athletic life took place in the air, jumping from intimidating ski jumps, most would find it surprising to know that he's afraid of flying.
Skis, the bigger the jump, the better it was, but getting to the competitions, Johnny didn't like flying in airplanes. And it seemed like the bigger the airplane, the more afraid he was. But we needed him to be in a good frame of mind when we arrived, so we didn't want to give him too much grief about it.
After 13 seasons with the U.S. ski team, Spillane closed that chapter of his life in 2013 in order to spend more time with his family in Steamboat.
Johnny's always been very sharing and giving with both his time, his energy, passing knowledge down to the younger generation, all the gear. Anything he had that he could pass on that he had gotten himself.
You could go down to the Winter Sports Club and see all the kids wearing Johnny's old equipment. They got Johnny's skis on, they have his boots on, they may have cross-country skis from him. And Johnny's been really good about giving the next generation of Nordic combined skiers as many opportunities, if not more, than he had.
He will also spend more time behind the counter of Steamboat Fly Fishers on Yampa Street, purchasing the store from Tim Kirkpatrick and allowing him to continue to pursue his passion for the outdoors.
I think that his post-skiing career in fly fishing is only going to be equally matched as his skiing career was.
The greatest attribute I think that he has is he's just a fun guy to be around, and he's the kind of guy you want to go have a cup of coffee with or go fish on the river with and tell stories and just have a good time.
During the course of his athletic career, Johnny Spillane's successes included membership on 4 Olympic teams with a trio of silver medals, 8 World Championship teams with a gold medal, and 6 World Cup podiums with 1 victory.
Hey Johnny, congratulations, you earned this.
There's nobody more deserving to be in the Colorado Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame.
You're one of my best friends, my best teammate. We worked so hard for almost 20 years together to achieve the goals that we had. You led the way so many times, I can't thank you enough.
I just want you to know how proud we all are of you from everyone here at the Winter Sports Club. You hit it out of the park, buddy.
it is our distinct honor to welcome Johnny Spillane to the Colorado Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame this evening. You do indeed know what it takes to be successful.